Okay, Double Diamond Railroad back. Boy, I've been working on this thing probably about 3 hours today. 2 different sessions. I got a new decoder board today, TSC K1D4, or TCS, sorry, K1D4. And put it in, got it to work. We had to solder the one motor side on the engineer side, the contact, because it's slipped down so much it won't even reach the big contact off the board. And it's really flaky the way they do them. I see they hardwire them now. So I had to go in there, I soldered it. I bent it up to where it would contact the big tab that comes down off the top of the board and soldered that side on the right side. Had a good connection. Came over here, put on the track, ran back forth to work, put the body on, worked. No problem after putting the body on. Speed set it, full power, speed step 28 to 50 miles an hour, then drop it down. Check my 15, 10, 5, 1. Got all those set, was really happy about recovering the engine. Set it over here on the bench, on the table, on the layout, on the pad there, on its side. Came back down here 4 hours later, put it on, deader than a doornail. Wouldn't do a thing, wouldn't even light. And if I tapped on the back end of it, it wouldn't read the CVs, the addresses and stuff. If I tapped on the back end of it, it would read. So I thought the problem was with these truck contacts, one way or the other, either inside or outside the frame. I had it right the first time, I found out now. So I finally decided, okay, I'm going to take 4850 apart. Took the body off and looked at it. It's like, oh, it's like I had originally, the way I thought it was supposed to be. So I had to go take this one back on the bench, pull the bottom frame off, the fuel tank and all that, plastic frame that holds the body or the frame together, and pop the trucks again for how many times now, new trucks. Took that all off, moved the contacts to the outside, to the bottom of the frame, put everything back together with a lot of trouble because the more you do it, things just don't line up as well anymore. Finally got it back, and well, I had to desolder then that board connection to the motor contact. I thought, oh great. But I found some that webbing stuff, the copper braid, solder wick. Was able to touch on there twice and got that solder off, broke the connection, pulled the board out. Because what I looked on the 4850, it had Kapton tape under every spot of the board where there was frame. So I thought, okay, which makes no sense. There's nothing showing on the board that could touch right there. It's all insulated material. Thought, okay, fine. So I cut 4 pieces of Kapton, put it over every one of those spots, and put the board back in, resoldered it. Everything was in good. Come back over here, set on a track. Bingo! Address was still in it, and the headlight came on immediately. Hit the throttle, and off she went. So then I ran it back and forth a couple times, put the body on, still good. So here it is. I hope it works tomorrow morning, you know. Who knows? I'm going to leave it sitting on the track. Not let it sit on its side or anything in case something shifts. But apparently somewhere on the bottom of that, or the edge of that board, it was making contact with the frame and screwing it up. So now it's all really insulated good with Kapton tape under the full length of that board. It's at the very tail end where it's got like a 3/16 gap away from the frame, not even close. So here we go, we'll make some runs and we'll be good. We're doing this for the Thursday night training TNT because that's all I've got this week after doing all this. Got too many things to do tomorrow during the day. So here we go. Let's run him up. Take it up full throttle. Reverse, here he comes back. Right on 50. That's what we're looking for. There's also another trick. If you try to check your engines, anything silver, a little bit hot on the reverse now, changes. anything silver body. So I had the bare body, and it would read way off going backwards. It would read way too slow. I thought, this is crazy. I've seen this before. Now it's climbing up, getting warmed up. Kind of cold down here today because I got the air on. So I put the body on, and it's some with the laser light in the speedometer. Put the body on, and then it reads accurate both directions then. So I had to watch that. It's really hard to set the silver Amtrak because of that. He didn't want to read when he goes through. You almost had to put a piece of black tape on it to make it read right. So if this is high now, okay, now it's back to 50. Could be voltage variations, all kinds of stuff. Not that picky on it. It's not broken either. There, back to 50 now. Okay, now we'll come forward. Slow it down to 20 speed step. Should be about 30. Yeah, 32, 33. So there we go with that. Speed step 20. 33 again. Now we'll take it down to 15. Go forward. Should be about 18. 19. Close enough. This is a good feeling after all the failures. Jeez. Couldn't believe I had to tear it all down again, but I did it like 10 minutes this time. Desoldering everything, resoldering. Okay, now we're going forward. Get it down to 10. Speed step 10, which should come out to 10. That one's an accurate one. Top end and this 10 mile an hour because you're doing yard stuff that way. So you want that to be right on. That is CV6. It changes that one. CV5 changes the top speed. They're always set way too high. Yeah, we had a hesitation there. Some dirt on the track. 9.9 close. Back through again, check it. Some kind of glitch. Probably should have wiped that track right there. Been going back and forth. Got some deoxide on there from working on it. It's coming out the bottom. I turn momentum off on a controller, NCE controller. There you go, 10. I turn momentum off when I'm doing this because I don't want to wait for that. Now we're going to 5. And this will probably be 4.4. It's going to be a little low, but I can't change it because it'll throw off my 1 mile an hour speed for switching. That's CV2. 4.2. I might raise it. I've got it set to 2 now. I might take it to 3. Some engines I have on 2, some are on 3. There you go. 4.3. We'll go ahead and change it and see what happens. Change it now. 1 mile an hour, see what he does. I took it up to 3 on CV2. Raised it 1 number. See if we can nail 5 or closer. I didn't change that, 4.2. So now the question is, what is speed step 1? Looks like 1 mile an hour for sure. Very slow. Might have to raise speed step, CV6. I might have to raise it up to mid-range. Pick that up a little bit. This is looking better right here. Was like 1.4 before. 1.2. That's really good. That is crawling. You can change the kick rate, like leave it on CV2 on 2, then jack up the kick rate a little bit, and it'll make them run real smooth. Now, you can't beat that, 1.3. So I don't think I want to mess with that. Take it back to 5. I don't know if I can, if I raise CV6, then it's going to take it off 10 mile an hour, won't be right. So I think it's best to leave it there. We got the low end, the high end, the middle. This is kind of in between the middle and low, right on the edge of the mid speed, bottom edge of it, top edge of the low speed. Oh, 4.2, I think it's good to leave it there. Not worried on them. And you gotta give time for a break in, because you have to go back later, and after you run in gangs of several engines, go back later and retune them. Still at 10. You can go back to the full power. Speed step 28, 51. A little bit, just a hair high. No biggie. If you're going to have them in consist behind somebody, a big consist, you want them pushing a little bit, 1 mile an hour faster, to help keep everything coupled up. Don't have uncoupling that way. They're back to 50 now. 151 over. It's okay. $51. Okay, very good. I'm happy with it. Now we'll shut everything down like normal and see if we got, if it works tomorrow. That just blew me away. I came down this lane here on a bench, and on the side, and I pick it up, set it down, totally dead. That just blew my mind. You know, it's like from emotional roller coaster, from ready to throw it in the trash earlier today to fixing it and jubilant, and then right back to the trash. So now I got it working again. I'm not going to get too excited yet. It makes no sense why it was doing what it's doing, but it did it, and I fixed it again and again and again. We'll see if it can stay together and hold up now. Okay, guys, that's all. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good weekend coming up. Take care. God bless. Double Diamond Railroad out.